All right. Velus, what does it mean to represent the University of Tennessee at the SEC Media Days?
It means everything. The city of Knoxville, University of Tennessee, it means the world. And I'm just blessed. All I can say is I'm blessed to be in this situation. Truly blessed, by Coach. Just blessed.
Velus, Coach was talking about how hectic his time's been, taking over a job in January. That's not normally when you take over, and it's been hectic. Do you guys still feel like it's y'all are in catch-up mode with the first-year coach, or do you feel like everything's caught up going to preseason camp?
I feel like we're in the right position. We're at where we need to be, and we're just working, getting better each and every day, and that's the only thing you can focus on. Getting better day by day. And I feel like that's what me and my team has been doing, trusting the process, trusting Coach and everything is going to work out fine. Everybody just needs to do their part, keep putting in hard work.
Velus, you got a lot of quarterbacks in that room. Have you found, and the other receivers found this summer, that normally got one or two that are like, hey, let's go throw. Do you feel like you're constantly catching balls for different guys?
It's like those guys are like my brothers. I look at them as brothers. It's all about brotherhood and stuff like that. So, we get most of our work in on weekends and stuff, and I feel like that's when you really build a connection with your quarterbacks. Just if it's going to Joe, throw balls with Joe Middleton, Hendon Hooker, Brian Maurer, or Harrison Bailey, just find time and stuff like that, to work with your quarterbacks. You can never put in enough work.
How much do you have to adjust to each guy? Because I'm sure they throw it a different way, ball comes out a different way.
Well, I'm blessed with speed, so it's not hard to adjust, to deep balls and stuff. And you know them pretty well and stuff, so at the end of the day, you got to track the ball, and so that's what really matters.
Who throws the ball when you catch it? You're like, ooh, I forgot that was him, because it's got a lot of pop on it.
I'll say they all have strong arms. Joe has a really strong arm. Hendon has a strong arm. Brian has a really strong arm, and also like Harrison. So, they're all great quarterbacks.
So it's not a big difference as far as that goes, right, with the velocity? Because sometimes sometimes receivers will say it's different in practice when you do have 3 or 4 quarterbacks, that the ball comes out different, that it arrives at you different. You aren't really encountering that?
All of our quarterbacks, they have touch on the ball. So, when they want to put heat on it, they'll apply heat. So, you just got to be ready as a receiver, working on my hands on the jug machine every day. And so, just, preparing myself.
Velus, last year there was so much to go through, and January was tough. When did things kind of finally start getting better for you personally? When did you feel like, okay, it's nice to be moving on to a different team, different kind of thing? When did things kind of start getting better?
Are you what are you applying to?
Talking about how last year, nobody expected Tennessee to go 3-7. Nobody expected Tennessee to change coaches. Y'all just had to go through a lot. A lot of your friends left through the portal. When did things kind of start feeling better for you?
Right after. You can't dwell on the past. That's the beautiful thing about college football. It's the next year, and that's where we're putting in work. We're preparing for a great season. And adding this great staff with Coach Heupel, everybody buying in. I feel like it's going to be a special and a great season. Looking forward to the future, but living in present.
When you started going over the offense and seeing the route combinations and all that, was there a point where you're like, I'm really glad I stuck around for this year in this offense?
I stuck around with faith. Trusting the process, trusting God. For me transferring from the University of Southern California and coming all the way to Knoxville, it's just, my faith in God and stuff, and I stuck with it. And I'm in a blessed situation with how much, Coach like to throw the ball, and this is like a kid's dream, a receiver dream to play in this offense, and I'm like truly blessed, You have to run a lot, I'll give you that. So, building up that stamina and stuff. So, just putting in hard work, but everything will play out. But I'm really excited to be in this offense.
In what ways has Coach earned the trust of you and your teammates so far?
Just being accountable. Accountability is is a big part of it. Who's ever out there starting, the starting 11, he put a lot of trust in you. And, it's really accountability, him trusting us. And so that's the big part of it.
Thank you.